Hello ladies and gents, I'm the Rev, and this is Fallout 4. And when we last left off, we were going to come do our bunker mission here, where all hell's probably going to break loose. I got to meet up with the Courser. He should be around here somewhere.
Wrong move, pal.
Alright, so where are you, Mr. Courser? There he is.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, the line at the car wash was super long. Took me forever.
Your attempt at humor is wasted. Our targets are inside, 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. I'm going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
What are you guys shooting at? Okay.
Diamond City thinks it's got a lock.
What's up, kids? Whoops. Oh. Alright, we'll find a way in here soon, I'm sure. Ugh. There we go. Whoa, whoa.
The Institute.
Pardon me, Cal.
At Victoria.
Oh, crap. That's not good.
What was that?
Come back here!
Holy crap. Whoa, why are they shooting at me? Okay. Oh, they're shooting at him. How many times can I hit this guy?
No prisoner!
Why are they shooting?
You or me?
Whew. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, I get it. It was kind of mixed up here. Alright. What was that? Railroad armored coat mark. Oh, okay. Already got a Gauss rifle. As upgraded as it's gonna be, too. Okay. So there's got to be more in here to deal with. Get a chance, I'm gonna drop off all these guns. Yo, what's up?
We're not backing down. We're gonna protect what's ours.
Oh,
Back in business.
Traveling with you ain't dull. I'll say that.
jeez. Now they're not enemies anymore. I'm confused. Okay. Yo, what's up?
Hey,
Yeah?
Wow, it's like all the heavies in one shot, huh? Couldn't say there wasn't enough of them, but here we go. Hello, Synthesis. Yo, what's up?
Thank you for sparing us. Thank you for sparing us.
Okay.
hey.
You've given us another chance at life. We won't forget it.
Is one of you guys gonna actually make it so I can
We'll
talk?
get somewhere safe as soon as you're gone.
Okay.
Hey there.
I can't believe you'd do that for us. Thank you.
Alright, screw it. We'll take that aluminum.
You
And
might want to focus on the valuable salvage. You'll break your back carrying worthless scrap.
alright, folks, so hold on. I guess we're gonna go talk with Father now. Which was weird. As soon as I shot that dude, it said go talk to him, so. Alrighty, folks, we are back. I already ran around up on the roof. Looks like we gotta go through here to get to the big boss man.
Present.
Someone there.
Oh boy.
What's that? What's that? You hit like a rad roach.
Sounds like they're already fighting. Somebody is. But not our problem. Alrighty, I was just around up here. Oh, there he is. See, I was just up here. He was not there. Oh, well. This should prove to be interesting.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
Then why even come out here?
So why come out here?
To put things in perspective, I suppose. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
They kept me alive too.
They did, indeed. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out.
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? as it has everything else. Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. Well, it's remarkable. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events.
Yeah.
Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Ooh, all right. All right, guys, so we come back, and we are up here at the top of this thing where we're both sleeping, me and Father, that is, to go to this meeting.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
Oh, I just want to shoot you in the face. You know that? You creepy SOB. Okay, here we go. Let's see what's up.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready. But recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What? You can't be serious.
Everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
Wow, that figures. Huh. That will be nice.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Sheesh.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
Yeah, actually it was kind of douchey. But that's okay, I can really mess shit up now.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate, and the Institute at large, will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Damn. Okay, come on, let's get our next quest. Mass fusion. Here we go. Had to turn the quest on.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over the details. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my hands. I'm going with you.
Oh. You know what? Whatever, lady. You're on your own.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Okay. Yeah, or inform the Brotherhood. So, we are at a turning point, folks.
I have every confidence you'll make a fine director.
Yeah, suck it. Anyways, we'll end the episode there. Thank you so much for joining me today. Crap is really getting wild. When we come back, I will have made a decision whether we help the Brotherhood or the Institute. So tune in next time. As always, keep your heads down. Your guns up. And I'll see you again real damn soon.